We've been setting up for him. I'm going to be switching back over to Big Red and use Big Red when I'm streaming again. And I'm going to give him my PC, my new PC, the Starforge one with the fat 3090 on it. So we can play, or 4090 on it, so we can play CS2 with the 4090. But anyway, listen. Last night I ended the broadcast, and I hung out with my brother, and we did something incredible. Of course, we watched JFK. That's right. Ollie North's very own production. Or not Ollie North. What am I saying? Fuck. What the fuck? No, not Oliver North. God damn it. Oliver Stone. Can't believe I said Ollie North. The exact opposite. Oliver Stone's very own production, JFK. Can't believe I made that mistake. Beautifully casted, wonderfully filmed, incredible, full of delicious, juicy tidbits about what happened to JFK on that faithful, morning in Dallas on the grassy knoll. And, pretty good. The movie's from 1991, and it's like 8 hours long, so we had to cut it in half. But we will be talking about, I will be giving you guys updates on that once I finish it, but, that was pretty fire. I'm not going to lie. I know it's Friday, and this is supposed to be a day of celebration, okay? But I'll keep it $150 with you guys. I'll keep it real with you. JFK dies in the end? No. JFK dies in the beginning. Spoiler alert. Anyway. But, when like little things keep piling on top of one another, and then like ultimately it becomes like this big thing, even though it's not really a big thing. And then there's like a straw that breaks the camel's back. I've had like kind of a shitty day yesterday, but hopefully it'll be, hopefully that shittiness has been addressed, and I've worked through it fairly quickly. Why have I had a shitty day? Because I tried hard. I tried hard on the internet, and you're never supposed to do that. I did something not realizing, unbeknownst to me, that was like things that, unbeknownst to me, things that were important for stan communities of different, content creators. Didn't realize that I allowed myself to be taken photos of in blood. Not recognizing the importance of bloody photo shoots, and apparently the time frame of when you're supposed to do it, which is not March. Apparently people are very mad at me on that. I hope you guys appreciated it. A lot of people did not, and I certainly heard about it. There was a lot of stay in your laners. There was a lot of you look ugly people. There was a lot of you're racist. But of course, there was the seasoning on top of that, which was back in the day when people didn't like something, they would just be like, I don't like this. And then others would be like, yeah, you're right. Now when people are like, I don't like this, they don't just say that. They say, you are a sex trafficking criminal who has, children locked up in his basement. And it's like, no, I'm what? So I do wish that we could go back to a time when people would just say that instead. Like I don't like that, what you did there, I don't like it type shit. You know what I mean? There is a big debate in the gay community especially as well on whether or not I have served or not on the photos. It could have been better, but it's out of my hands. It's not something that is up to me. Like I said, out of my hands. It's the direction that a female photographer wanted to go with, so I went along with it. I'm not going to touch anyone's artistic integrity. Regardless, though. Joe's a basement, you have nothing to hide. I live in Los Angeles. I do not have a basement. Okay. That was like kind of shitty. It's whatever. It is what it is. And then after that, obviously, I was dealing with the fucking car tire pop, which was also shitty because they were supposed to tow it immediately yesterday. They did not. So I was dealing with that stuff. But today, it's a beautiful day. More importantly than that, though, I didn't work out for the last 2 days, and that made me feel like shit. I would say that is probably the worst aspect of this kind of thing. Is the worst aspect of just working out all the time is when you don't do it for 2 days. You don't do it for 2 days in a row, it gets really fucked up. It gets to you. You get sad. Yeah, you get like withdrawal symptoms from not working out if you're so used to working out. But you know, I worked out this morning and I feel fucking great. Took the car. Finally, they towed it. They took it back to the dealership. They towed it back to the dealership. And I was I was faced with more shitty news. I just gotta say though, Toyota Camry is undefeated. Straight up undefeated. Now, what do I mean by that? I take it to the dealership in my Toyota. The fucking guy at the dealership's like, the actual car shop, the mechanic shop. They literally look at my car and go, "You can't park here." Like they literally were like, "No, your car is too shitty to park in the Porsche dealership." I was like, "Fuck off. I'm going to park right the fuck here. I'm going to put this goddamn Camry that is a reliable vehicle on like the goddamn bullshit you fucking sold me," which I do love. I do love driving the Porsche. It's great. But like, I'm going to fucking park wherever the fuck I want. Suck my dick. No, I didn't bounce. I literally I was just like, no. And I pulled up. Because I've pulled up to that car shop before. And when you pull up in a Porsche, they don't say anything. When you pull up in a fucking old ass Camry, they do say anything. Fuck you. Anyway, the funniest part is I'm talking to my like service provider guy, right? And even he obviously has a Porsche, works at Porsche, and basically I was like, yeah, I drove here with a Camry, and he was like, well, Toyotas. Like literally, he was like, Toyotas. Like, motherfucker, you're supposed to be selling Porsches over here. Even he recognizes that shit is the best. Toyotas are fucking champions, dude. Absolute fucking champions, okay? I've had a Jetta. I've driven a Jetta. I've driven a Bronco. I've driven all sorts of cars in the past. I mean, they were all very old, but my man, Toyotas are so fucking good. So incredibly good. Top tier automobiles, baby. Them shits do not break. Anyway, but I was sad because there's like 8 fucking recalls on the goddamn thing. So he looked up at me and he was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. Not looking too good. Looking like you're probably not gonna get your car back for like 3 weeks. And I was like, oh, fucking Christ. And then Marat turns to me and goes, dude, you're leasing it for however many thousands that you're paying. Technically, you just burned multiple thousands of dollars now if you can't have it for an entire month. And I was like, bro, why are you bringing this up right now? Like, I'm already in a fucking shitty ass mood. He's like, lol, imagine. It's like, imagine leasing, because he's still mad that I didn't outright buy it, right? He has not given up on that. He is still outright mad at me that I just leased it instead of buying it. Like, to this day, he holds it. He holds that grudge. Yeah, he did IRL just chatting. I've told you guys this before. That fucking dork prepared me for Twitch streaming. My entire life, I've been bullied by a neurodivergent child who fucking is a whole ass adult, but like, is next to me all the time, who I have a lot of love and respect for, but can be incredibly fucking annoying. Anyway, so regardless, I was bummed out until I found out that they do have at least 2 cars on the lot. And the lady said, listen, we have 2 loaners. We have 2 loaners on the lot right now. And, you know, you can pick. I'm going to warn you, they're really fucking whack colored. No, it was not a fucking 911. I can't fit into a 911 anyway. If there was a 911 loaner, I would not be able to get it because I just could not drive it. No, both of the loaners are Porsches. And the loaner I got was the Panamera GTS. That's right. People will say it's a dentist car. To them, I say, I don't give a fuck. I fit into it. Okay? It's like one of the few cars that Porsche makes that I actually fit into. So I'm excited about it. Ugliest car. It's got a cool spoiler. I think it's sick. I like it. But you know, I'll take it. Went from dentist car to orthodontist car. Drop a pic. I mean, you guys already posted it. I posted it on my Instagram story. I said, okay, I don't hate this. The color is fucking insane. That was the actual Macan. It was between these two. It was either going to be this or that, and I was like, I can't get that fucking Macan, dude. That one looks awful. So I chose to get the green one. Congratulations on graduating dental school. Okay. This is the car, yes. Taycan still clears it, by the way. It's not even a joke, but doesn't matter. How hard is it to roam in LA without a car? Impossible. Like, there is this, people claim that there's this thing called public transit. I've been living here for a minute. I've yet to see it, okay? And it's not like a Hasan, you're rich, that's the reason. Like, no, it's not functional. A part of public transit is like accessibility, walkable cities, and also availability. And Los Angeles Department of Transportation doesn't hit any of those markers. The cities are not walkable. There are not really any fucking lines that you can take. And more importantly, they're never on time. So it's like you can't even, like, if you miss the bus, you got to wait another hour. You know what I mean? It's not like, you can ride the metro if you're able-bodied, fine being 20 minutes late and chill with people doing crack in the train. I mean, yeah, there's that element too. There's a lot of fucking crack too. There is that. Listen, homeless people got to go somewhere. They got to do crack somewhere. There's a little bit of shelter that they are that they give homeless people, and it's the remaining. It's like the small fucking public transit that they have. What model of Panamera did you get? The GTS. But like, one thing I will say before I blast off is that I love the EVs, man. I get why people become incredibly annoying and become EV evangelists after driving EVs. Basically, I get it. I totally understand it. It's awesome. Like, EVs are great. Hey man, hey man, nobody's using it as public transport, so might as well use it as a semi-safe drug space. Yeah, sure. Anyway. But Andrew Tate is released from prison, by the way. I know, for the 7 millionth people that will say this. Indictment Friday. Andrew Tate released from prison. We're doing HOGWATCH. I mean, for people saying like, no, bro, listen, I'm no big city lawyer, okay? And I'm not exactly a fan of Andrew Tate. But like, come on, dog. At a certain point, they gotta fucking continue the investigation and like, you know, come to a fucking conclusion, right? Like, Jesus Christ. I am not a fan of Andrew Tate. You guys know this. He's on house arrest right now. Hopefully he doesn't fucking escape, because I could totally see him running away now. But like, it's crazy to just like keep detaining him indefinitely as the investigation continues to go. Like, just do the fucking investigation, brother. What's happening? Like, no matter how big of a fucking douchebag someone is, no matter how big of a criminal someone is, it is totally understandable that they still have like some semblance of rights, or should have some semblance of rights. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Get in now. Let's blast off. But yeah, it's crazy how much my mood improves when I work out, dude. That's like, I will say that is probably the only aspect of what the fuck? What just showed up on my For You page? Look at this. Chat. This is some scary ass shit. I stared at Hasan's nip and it stared back at me. This is incredible. I love this. Wicked. Wait, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was saying. God damn. Yeah, the Palantir nipple, dude. It stares back at you. Here, let's blast off. Oh, what I was talking about is the one negative component, the one negative element to like working out all the fucking time is that when you don't work out, when you take a couple days off, you do feel kind of shitty because you get used to like feeling great all the time. So yeah, the lethargic feelings kick in and it makes me feel terrible. Is this too much? Oh, I saw this
thing that all these.
I was gonna watch it. This is not even the only one, right? This woman has like a bunch of fucking videos that people are talking about. We'll get started with that. Anyway, on those days, at the very least, I do cardio. Yeah, no, I'm saying that I usually... Dude, my brain is fucking doo-doo. It's poo-poo. I usually do cardio on those days. I play basketball on those days. And my trainers, on Wednesday, my trainers wanted to go and like do rock climbing. That's why I was looking at like rock climbing videos as well. But then I had to do a phone combo instead, work related. So I couldn't go on Wednesday. And then last night I was supposed to ball, but unfortunately there's no fucking... It rained all day, so I couldn't ball either. So it sucked. But yeah. We'll talk about the cops that are trafficking fentanyl, by the way. Obviously. And we'll talk about Andrew Tate being released as well. Obviously. Can you tell us what you wouldn't let Ethan say on last week's leftovers? No. One, because I don't remember. And two, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you because why? What do you like? You want to premeditatively fucking like you want to cancel him after the fact? Like I don't understand. Yeah, we watched the casually explained rock climbing. The rock climbing video. H3 sub is not happy with you at the moment. Wait, what the fuck did I do? I don't care. Guys, can you like Rev, thank you for the 50 gifted subs. Like, first of all, why the fuck would anybody be mad at me? I didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. Okay. They're mostly probably mad at Richard Wolff, but they're actually using me as a cudgel or using me as a person to get mad at because it's much more fashionable to be mad at me. So it's more so people who are probably who have a bone to pick with me that want to rehash the same shit over and over and over again. And just utilizing it. So I don't care. And also, why do you? It's subreddit drama. Ukrainians are mad about your Ukraine take. I have no Ukraine take. I did not bring a single Ukraine take to the fucking table during that conversation, which is precisely the reason why. Stop bringing up drama, you fucking perverts. You guys are such drama perverts. And also, I don't care. Like, anyway. So, did you see that Tim Pool said he'd have you on a show or vice versa? That's nice. It's not new. None of that is new. Predators always create drama. I hate it. I spend too much time on it. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't care to cover it. Yeah, but I think that the H3 podcast audience, for the most part, overwhelmingly appreciates what I do. And I think that there's probably some, but the H3 universe is like much larger than simply leftovers. So I'm sure there's people with like, I'm sure there's people that are coming from different spaces with like different attitudes that are using this as an opportunity to be like, Hasan fucking sucks, right? Come on, guys, let's get the Hasan sucks train going, but it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. Okay, let's start with this woman who nuts a lot, and then we'll get started on some other